buli omu yali abadde ku mukolo okwanjula oba embaga n'otunula n'olaba decoration nga muyitirivu naye wali weebuuzizzaako abantu abali behind the scene omutimbi oyo buli omu gwe yeegomba omutimbi wo ebintu byayitamu n'obulamu bwe obwa bulijjo. Olwaleero nkuleetedde Debbie owa All Four Ends agenda tunyonyola bizinesi nga bwetambula mu America nga kwotadde ne advice gy'oyinza okukonsideringa gwali eyo atandika bizinesi y'okutimba biki by'obeera otunuulira n'ebintu biki by'oba oteeka mu nkola mu kusooka. Weekuumire ku the evening drive show nange Bryn. Wano oikanga omusipi oguteeka
wano click or ticket, one of the two.
Wano kiri ku ki okubeera nti nno abantu like batuuka eno amateeka bagagondera ngeri badde tebagagondera?
I think ndowooza engeri gye baga-enforcingamu wano etiisa like repercussions. I think I think it's the repercussions eziba zigenda okuva mu butakola kye bagambye is what scares people, I feel.
Debbie, how would you describe yourself?
I would describe myself as an ordinary person. Sinaba kwerabamu kifaananyi balala kyebandabiramu. Debbie kyenda because kati ngenze ntandika okufuna Debbie and everybody goes, hey, Debbie the decorator, Debbie the decorator. Kati ate nze nganze I still see myself as Debbie, the usual, you know, mom, wife, friend to other people. I don't see myself like that yet. Well, other people already see me in that other light. They say labirayo nnyo bwentyo. Nerabirayo mainly nga nkola. Now that's when I really see that's I'm in my lane. Pretty much I just see myself as a normal person.
Okirabira ng'otimbye?
Nkiraba ate nkifiiringa nkola for the most part. I feel like that's when I step from now, this is not just Debbie, then this is the Debbie. Yes, now that's when I start to feel it. And after the job is done and it's magnificent and beautiful, I start to see why, you know, other people see what they see, but after that I'm just back to normal.
Debbie okolachi?
Mukusooka nasooka kuba CNA, home health aide, then transitioning to CNA musawo yayamba ku musawo nga nkola mu nursing home. I worked in nursing homes, I worked assisted livings, then transitioning to phlebotomy and EKG tech. Nzijako omusaayi n'okupima amasanyalaze g'omutima, EKGs. I think most people know that. Nenkikolera okumala ebbanga, but I did it, I loved it, but not how I love this job. right now I'm full-time decorator and event planner and all. Yes, I'm full-time. I think COVID woke me up. I realized that maybe the amount of energy nali nteeka mu mirimu gy'abakama bange, if I put it in my own business, nenjiwa obudde ejja kukula with advice from very close friends and family. Nga ndaba nti singa mba nnyongedde obudde obuwera mu mulimu gwange gujja kukula at a more faster pace than kwe nali ngutwalira, cause nali saagala kibe gig. I wanted to do this as a career and I chose this, so, and I'm planning to keep going.
Is it working for you so far?
Yeah, it's working well. I've seen it pick up because for anything I feel nti buli lwobeera nga toyina any other choice or option, obeera creative or ofuna amakubo, like you find a way, like you'll know my rent is due and I have to do something, you know. And I think for anyone that's a believer realizes that once you place yourself into a certain place, ne Katonda ayina engeri gy'akuyamba mu ngeri ye to execute, to make it much easier for you.
Obulamu bwa family obukwasaganya otya compared, kubanga manyi nti n'omutimbye, challenges nyingi ezibeerawo, ku stress ku family ebeera nnene, obeerayo n'osulayo, bo bali understanding?
They are very understanding. My husband is very supportive. Kubanga tuyina n'emirimu egimu that we have spent the whole night in a venue, just us working, then the rest of the team joins us later. So nekiba kitutwalira obudde bungi. It can be very frustrating because kijjamu obudde obuli personal bungi gwe obubongo omuntu oba ne bwe muwa abaana bamwe, but then once we are done with work, then we get to concentrate on the kids. I try and balance it. I can't say nti I'm perfect with it. Ncha struggling nakyo kubanga kipya ate omwaka guno emirimu gyeyongedde obungi nensanga nga I'm very consumed by it, you know. Naye nga nfuba, most of the time I just actually found someone to help me start babysitting. Naye nga okumala lino lyonna ebbanga nze mbadde I take my daughter to school, omuto nensigala naye, she goes where I go. All the time I spend in the workshops, she's there with me, and you know, so I juggle. I'm between mom and work the whole time. Yeah, naenga si changu, but it's doable. It's doable.
Life mu US, eya family nzibu ku compared ku life ya Uganda.
Yeah. Kuba beeka bo balina help. Wabeerawo jjajja, wabeerawo senga, wabeera ne ba cousins, you know, and there's free help. Okujjako ffe, like in the US you have to pay for anything, for everything. Singa ndoza bali basobanura tusasuza empewo gye tusa bandi kitukoze because there is nothing for free and there is nothing cheap, you know. Si changu. I think it's my situation is most mothers between their work and their families. You just have to find a balance. Naye ngate oluusi si changu. Yeah.
Kiki osinga okugamba nti no singa kino nali nkiyina wano eno olwambu wandibadde beta nga kiri Uganda, like nga ogamba nti iyo bali eyo batunyumirwako?
I think support system. Abeeka batusinza support system y'amaanyi nnyo nti I feel like ne mu bintu ebitono ennyo nnyo. Be it home, be it work, kati kaŋŋambe in my line of work, bwe ntunuulira help sitimbangako Uganda, I can't speak for them really. Naye nga bwe mba ndaba some of their clips on how they do work, ndaba nga balina obuyambi bungi nnyo, and I'm very sure obuyambi bujja much cheaper than ffe bwe tubufuna here. Yes. Wano si kyangu to pull people to come take their time out kuba abantu abasinga balina emirimu. That's a very historical hospital over there. Yeah, Midfield State Hospital. Used to be a mental hospital. It has so much history to it. They shoot a lot of movies there too. Yeah.
Kati wategeera ddi nti decoration is your thing? Like what sparked you?
No, naturally, I've always wanted to put things together. Being, let's say, over birthday party, or come from the kids, or over to a Christmas dinner, like where one wouldn't do much or just congregate around home. I would set up a nice, beautiful table. I've always loved it. I can't say I really that I wanted to do it, but I've always felt as though there was always something that I could do and I could do right. I never always knew what it was. Musomero naberanga very athletic. I used to do art, but then not on that level. So mukole nnyo parties ewaka. I started to feel like I can do this. I think I can do this. So one time we had a graduation party for our daughter at home. N'omwana wa mukwano gwaffe. So I said, you know what? I'm going to take on the decoration part. And I gave myself a test and said, if I execute this and do it right, I'm going to take it on as work on my first step. So I did it with everything in me, and it succeeded. It was beautiful, and I think bibifaananyi bye nasooka okuba nabyo ku page yange on Instagram. It was nice, and that was for free. I didn't charge for it. So but right after that event happened, somebody hired me for work. Yes, somebody. So I just always felt like that one thing I asked God that please show me, because I believe Nina believe in Tino Budi Muntu, I know something special about them that they can do at their very best, that they are passionate about. I feel like Mukama Vena Buliumia Mua something. I just never knew what mine was. I can say I prayed about it, and in that moment I felt like now my answer is here. Naye sasa jumping on to take it on. This is it. I said, you know, let me try my first year. Nenkola research about event planning and what profits are for events. Then what it takes, just like any other business, nti wetaga capital, wetaga, you know, all that other stuff. Ebyo sabitunula munnyo nga kyekisinga obukulu. What I focused on was sibisomangako nga ntunulira emirimu gy'abalala giri so serious compared to what mine is. I had no clue. I had to educate myself a lot. I went on YouTube, I looked on Pinterest. Ebimu came naturally, you know.
What andikaddi?
2018.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oli mupya?
Ndi mupya. This is my third year in.
Oh, wow.
Yes, this is my third year in.
Ate nga abantu kati bakutwalira ddala waggulu.
They do. I've had some really good comments. I've had some people have disappointed. I can't say that I haven't had any hiccups on the way. I have, but majority benkoledde basigadde basanyufu. Abamunzizemu ne mbakolera again. Like I have a family of done almost 4 jobs for them, and every one time is amazing. So chikuwa hope, and it's encouraging that, you know, they keep coming back. They only keep coming back because you must be doing something good for them. Yes.
Kati Debbie olunaku lwe lubeera lufaanana ntya w'ozukka?
Bwe nzukuka most of the time, because kids have school, I get my kids ready for school. Then I set off to mba nabaddeyo n'omukolo a day before, mba nina okuzaayo some things that were not mine to where they came from. Then I have to get my workshop ready again for another job. Then I start looking at emirimu emirala ejijja ahead of mu maaso. I design, I plan ebintu bye tuba twakozesezza from other events have to go back to where they're supposed to be in our little warehouse that we have, just to get ready for another job. Nsonga nti oluusi bwe tuteetegeka mulimu emirimu egigwa nga client abaagalirawo, like, please come this Friday. So bwe mba temwakitaddemu budde kuddamu ne mutereeza ebintu nga bwe birina okubeera, wesanga nga you can't take on even the smallest job. So omulimu gwaffe ogw'omutimbi tegukoma mu kutimba, wabula it takes we put in more time than our clients expect of us, because it means now we're going to go back and wash the dirty glasses and clean off your charger plates and make sure your linens are steamed and ready to go again. So that is all work after, you know. It's not just about jango, take it and go. So my day is usually consumed with structuring one more time, every one time after you're done with the job. And then as it starts from mom to work, back to mom at the end of the day.
Uganda muntu omugamba dduka mukaawo okukola ku exercise tabikola.
Yeah, naina, before, what I can really say, I think the downside to this is I used to exercise a lot. I don't exercise like I used to. Kubanga omulimu gwange guntwalira so much time. Gutwala so much time. Kati nesanga nga ne bwe nandibadde njagala okujjamu 2 hours out of my day to go and work out, I can barely have it. Yes, I can barely have it. Because I have to go every one time. Kati ngenda okuvayo, I'm so exhausted. Sometimes I sleep pretty late because of late preparations. Kati nenesanga where I used to do yoga or where I used to go to the gym and run, be it even walk at home, now I'm back home and I'm very exhausted. So yes. No, our city hall is actually up here. This is another church. Town in a church is about 3. This one, and then there's another one up there. Yes. Yeah, actually we have one. There's a church, that's a Starbucks. There's a church there, Kuchitala Chidi. Then Eyo, then Nindaledi Wali, the Baptist church. Yes, City Hall, yeah, you know, that big brick building. Mabegawa Starbucks, yes. Then that's our library. This is the center, the heart of Medfield. It's nice, it's quiet. Yeah, when you're a new face, they know you're a new face. Yeah, they actually know how many black people are here. Yeah, we're having a match here, George Floyd. We were just, I think, about tetwawera 20 of us. Twali batono nnyo, because there's a few people intermarried with white people too. But one of us nga bwe tubeera on this side twaforwardingayo request ewa ku City Hall nti we want a march for George Floyd, please put out emails. Fe tetwasubira mbuno tugenda kubeera supported like that. But it was amazing. Esaawa ze twayogererako mbuno ze tugenda otandika march. Ife abaagisaba twali late. Betwagisaba tukolera but supporting. This whole entire place was full. It was full. We were amazed by the response and the turn up. So it meant we were welcome to this town. So it's amazing. Wano waliwo omwami, this barbershop, Medfield barbershop. Waliwo omwami muna Uganda asala enviiri wano asaliddewo emyaka egiwera. A Ugandan barber. Ayakoleramu n'abantu abalala. But they support. Once you come out, you say you're doing something, the town will support you.
Kati omuntu atandika nga yagala kutandika deco. Ayinza kutandikira wa? Like which advice would you give?
Deco, I say deco alimu ebika. One, I know identifying at the earliest stage chayagala, what exactly chayagala okola. Ayagala kola kids parties, ayagala kutimba mbaga, ayagala kola corporate events, oba ayagala ku interior designing, because it's all decor. Now, bota salawo ku earlier stage, chichogeno specializing, it can become very hard for you. Ransonga ayagala interior designing era naye ajja kugamba kati ate oba naawe already okola bino nga bw'otimba jangu nange ennyumba yange ogitimbe naye ate n'atamanya nti no byawukana. It's not the same thing. It's two completely different things. So like I have a friend I just told that, listen, if you want to do this and succeed at it, like ban a target nti no nze in the long term ngenda kuba nonya kola just oba weddings, oba ngenda kola, I'm going to specialize in kids parties. Ransonga even bobo ogula ebintu oyobera n'okumanya inventory wo ogenda kusinga collecting ki ekigenda okuleetera amagoba ago, oba gwe wowulira nti no strength yo eri awo. Now mu kutandika osobola otandika nti I'll do baby showers, I'll do birthday parties, I'll do weddings, byonna n'obigezaako, but as you do them otandika okulaba strength yo weeri. Kati bw'olabye strength yo wosinga okwongeramu amaanyi n'osalawo n'okola ekyo properly.
Or is that decorator where Uganda now njawulo kino wawa?
Sesuubira nti no tulimu enjawulo nyingi eri awo really. I really don't see a difference. Weka alina advantage kuffe. I could be wrong, but that's how I feel. But an advantage in so many ways. One, ebifo byeka ebiseera ebisinga babakkiriza ne batimba. Apart from some restricted areas, zempulidde Uganda, nti oba hotel babakkiriza only one day oba overnight. Naye ebiseera ebisinga balina tent for a whole week. Ne basooka bakomerera, ne bawanika, ne bapaintinga singa bigezala ebivaamu nga tebabyagala, but basobola n'obijjawo ne bateekawo ebirala. Eyo luxury ffe tetugirina. Omukolo we guba guliyo ku Saturday, ekifo ne kikuyamba ne kigamba come the night before. That's a lot of time for us. It's beautiful. Lwansonga tujja kufuna obudde obujjako ebintu ku mmotoka nga tetubimenye bulungi, tubaamuko ne hours eziwera. Well, as eka batimbira wiiki, that's why they are able to perfect everything the way they want it. Ffe tetukiina lwansonga nti bw'okiteekawo oyinza okutunula ku budde nga okitaddewo bubi tekituukiridde ku bw'okyagala, but because of time embaga etandika in the next 2 hours. You don't have time to fix that. It means just go with the flow. Kati newesanga nga kikosa omulimu gwe ng'omutimbi, but abalaba bo togenda bibabuulira nti no, you know, the time is not enough, and we are compared so many times to beeka era kyova olabanga references zonna zigamba bannanga abaana Uganda batimba because balina obudde, ffe tetulina budde naye naffe batuwa obudde ng'abo be Uganda bwe balina. Oh, aya. You know, time, it's the time. Tetulina budde. Tetulina budde. I think the only one time is very recent. Renfunyeko obudde nange nengamba hands off. And I did this and I did it. And nenvaawo nga ndi very, very satisfied was on my most recent wedding, Sophia. The place gave me, because of COVID, there were no events. Nebampa wiki yonna, and they gave me the code to the venue. Nga nzija nenegulirawo ku makya saawa zange zenjagala neneggalira oba ku musanvu if I want. So like I had so I was able to do a full-blown transformation in this huge space, but nembanga negenda ganda bayo nti nsobola nokyusa if given the time. Bwemba nina kye nabadde neetaaga nga tekyatuuse nalina n'obudde ordering and kibeera shipped in time. So time, I really feel they have the advantage over us is time. They have so much time.
Wotunuulira industry gyeraga nga kati nga COVID kyekozeemu kwe kuweekinga abantu amaaso gaabwe okubeera nga ebazibula amaaso okulaba oba kyokola tekikola oba kyokola kyekyo nyweza. Olowooza Deco yeddawa?
Deco ndaba nga ajja kukula lwa nsonga nti abantu bafumbirwa buli lunaku, abantu ba celebrating birthdays buli lunaku. There's reason to celebrate every one time. So ndaba nga industry yaffe, I don't really see it go down. Naye singa COVID ayongera okugenda maaso kijja tukosa mu ngeri nnyingi nti bwe tubadde tufuna crowds ez'abantu 3 tujja kufunawo 2 because ekyo kyatutuukako bwe twali mu lockdown nti tewalingayo mirimu gye tusobola kukola. Embaga zonna ezaali eza 2019 were moved, you know, kati ze tuli mu kola right now. Kati nekitukosa mu ngeri nti bw'oba wali obala amagoba ago nti gajja kuvaamu bwe kati oli behind. Yeah, oli behind, and then the business has to stay oba si kyekyo oba ogenda kusurrendering okola ki ogiveemu. So it's the numbers, naddala numbers bwe ziba ntono kitegeeza oyingiza kitono. Yes, oba oyingiza kitono. So naye ng'ate the more they're opening up kituyambye ate okulabawoko ne difference wadde nga right now ku buli vendor gwempuliza kabe wa mmere kabe waaki kabe mukubi wa bifaananyi, everybody is very, very busy because emirimu egiri backed up from lockdown gyeyongeddeko na gino ate nga buli omu ayagala buli maga nze nalinda dda I need mine done. So netwesanga nga buli omu wali ali super busy. So I see room for growth. I don't see it go down. Singa mukama batuyambye nti continuing nga obulwadde bweyongera okuba nga tebukula wabula they open up more. I feel that it will be very helpful for us because it will keep our crowds bigger, and that means more work for us. Yeah.
Knowing what you know right now. Kubanga kati omaze at least 3 years into Deco.
Yes.
Nti we watandikira ki kye wandikyusizaamu like of course omuntu atandika obutandisi tabanga yatandika edda. So you have more knowledge about decoration, right?
Yeah.
So knowing what you know now, what would you change?
What I would change is nandibadde take a proper system in place for my business, which I didn't do. Natandika butandisi, like because naina okwagala kungi mu kintu kye nali nkola, sa concentrating nnyo kukuteeka kukola proper system gye nina kufollowinga nti this is as many events as I can do in a month, or this is the protocol which I go through every one time omuntu nti oba nkubidde, I write it down, I nebala properly. I didn't do that. Nze na concentrating nnyo too. I want work to come. Let work come in. I concentrated more on more work than what I could take in. You get what I'm saying? Next, take a proper system. Over time, becoming very overwhelmed because I focused on let me perfect my art so that I can attract more clients in. Naye nga nerabidde nti seetegeka for more work. Kati nekiba nti kindisorganizinga. Wano abakasoma bange baba tebasobola kiraba. Naye it impacts me in the long run nti nesanganga I have work back to back to back nese preparing properly where I have to prepare myself. So singa nali manyi mu ntandikwa sikye nandi concentrating nzeeko nandi concentrating nzeeko structuring myself right, putting a proper system in place, nensobola okugifollowinga nenyamba okubeera very very organized mungeri gye nkolamu ebintu byange. I'm working on that now because kati manyi nkiyigidde mu nsobi yange nagiraba. So that's something I'm working on omwaka guno mainly kubanga ndabinga emirimu gize mingi kumu nga n'okugyetegekera sigyetegekedde nali sigi expecting number one naye nga tesinga nali ne organizinga nga nina system in place nandibadde manyi n'engeri gye nkhandlingamu naye kitaffe ninze because there was nothing in place. So my best advice would be to anyone atandika is put a system in place. However small you are, you build on top of that whatever system you have in place for expansion. I never prepared to expand. Nerabiranga wali mu kifaananyi kyange ekitono. Now when it became bigger, it's become a bit heavy for me to carry because I didn't get myself prepared for it. Yeah. Nkamanyi ka trail kebarangira they do kayaking down the road. Yeah, tubalaba abagenda oku fishing. Their kids, yeah. When I nkyadduka, I used to run this way a lot.
Misconception ky'abantu gye balina towards decorators?
Misconception gye balina gye ndaba batulaba ng'omulimu gwaffe mutono.
Really?
Yes.
Yes, ng'ate ndowooza nti omulimu gwammwe gwe like kubanga
kati gwe kimanyi because you're kind of in the same industry, you get to see the behind the scenes.
Omanyi nti omulimu gwammwe is the base of everything.
Kati ekyo gwe kimanyi. Do you know how many people don't know that? Kubanga ife, we are the ones that create work for the photographer. We create the tone for the event. Nti singa bagamba ngenda ku mbaga ya mukyala gundi ne mwami gundi nti bwe batuuka ku mulyango, when they come in, the reaction, what they engeri gye basanzeemu room ngeri set, environment gye basanga ye setting a tone for the whole entire day. Kubanga abagenyi bwe babeera abasanyufu bwe batudde baagalawo ekifo kye balimu kibasanyusizza, the vibe is amazing. Omugole agenda okuyingira nga atopinga butopinzi up ku ssanyu liri lye bakola ki already lye balina because they've been waiting for this people to be married. So kati ate netwesa I don't know, I don't think this is just my struggle. I feel nkiwulidde ne mu batimbi bannanga abalala nti ne bwe kubanga mu kutusasula fefa abasembayo okufuna ebiseera ebisinga they keep on telling us owebifaananyi sinnamuwa ate n'owemmere alinze, but I'm like ate kati ffe kubanga fefa abagenda n'osookayo mu kifo kiri owemmere wanatuukira okuleeta emmere ffe tuba twamutegekedde nadda waakola ki wagissa. Ow'ebifaananyi bw'anajja nga Debbie teyakoze mulimu agenda kuba ky'okuggyako abantu abayingira. That's the part that is challenging nti ndabanga mulimu ddala ba clients abamanyi value y'omulimu gwaffe era nga bw'oyogera naye si muzibu wa kunnyonnyola, you know, abaakimanyi abaakiraba. Naye ate tulinayo ne ba clients abatayagala kukimanya nti no, our job is bigger, you know, because we are the foundation of the whole event. We create the whole tone. So kyendaba nti abamu tebannaba kulaba buzito obwa mulimu gwe tukola oba na value ya gwo ne kibanga na kizibu to sell them an idea oba n'obayamba bwe baba bagize gy'oli kubanga yajja nga gamba nze bajeti yange yino kati n'omugamba mukwano bajeti yo kale kati kale ndaga ku bintu by'oyagala nkukolere kati n'abikulaga naye nga byakulaze bya miliyoni nga 3 wano mu za dola n'omugamba naye kati anti bajeti kati golooza kino ekitambaala kya ssente mmeka kino kyondaze wano nti ate kati gwe ebyo bife gweteekawo, you know, but it's not the same thing, it doesn't match. So kyetugenze nze n'abamu abalala bemmanyi we've had to learn to educate our clients on how this thing works. Abamu bavamu nga ba appreciatinze nnyonnyo abalala ne muvaawo, you know, the same way because values in people vary. Buli omu alina kyavaluinga, you know, ekimusingira. Oli atafa ku ddeko ne wabayo afa ku ddeko ne wafaayo abatafaayo nti ddeko yamutaddemu ssente empitirivu naye ate agenda okufuna ebifaananyi ebibi, you know. Nekiba nti even along the way you have to educate them that listen, please don't spend thousands of dollars. Yes, nga kino kye kisinga obukulu ekyo tebagenda kijjukira. This is what they're going to remember, and what you have as memories as a client ne nannyini mulimu are the photos that you're going to keep of what was created for you. So please don't overlook that. Abamu bagane kati atenze lwaki tewaŋŋamba luli because olwo oluusi kiba kiva mu persona oba ango omuntu mweyajjira oba ffe n'okuluba nga tulowooza nti client kyayagala akikola ki akimanyi oluusi tu advisinga ng'olaba nti client yeetaaze need yakwetaaze to have your input, you know. Naye ng'ekyo kyendabaawo mu perception ya what our work is some people don't see the weight we carry.
Wali ng'otandika waliwo omuntu eyakwatako ku mukono n'akulaga like kyokkola alinga mentor?
You mean as mukunjigiriza mukundaga? No, saafuna naye na support gye nafuna was the moral support from a group of friends and family. Nafuna nnyo ekyo nti mu ntandikwa yange saasasulira buyambi bwe nafuna. It was free help, and these same people have been the same people that have grounded me and have still pushed on with me in feeling an obligation that now that I'm earning something I have to pay and pay tremendously, because they were there for me for a whole entire year without pay. But they would sleep on site, they would come with me naye nga
mu America
wano America wano nga bajjamu obudde ne bajja ne bambeererawo. So I don't take that for granted. Nachifuna, I was very lucky. My brothers, my sisters, my friends, nina family emu inkwatiridde nnyo from the beginning. Sijja kusobola bamenya manya, but they've been there. They know. They've been there so much. Nti, I can't feel like I want to leave them off the wagon. I have to grow with them because they've been there like that for me on that level. You know, yeah. Nayenga mentors. I have a friend at Imbe, Uganda, that I used to every one time take pictures. Nemulaga, like, hey, what do you think? The good thing, she was very honest. Ngangamba, okay, I love how you're neat. I love how there's not so much going on. Ate ngolusi bwentunulira emirimu gye njegomba nnyo, and I would end up overdoing something, right? Because I'm trying to keep up with her. For her, she's been in the industry longer than me. And she kept saying, Debbie, go back to you. Don't look at anybody else.
We have people in Uganda who can do that?
Yes, I have her. She said, no. Don't look at me. Look at you. Go back to being you. I love how you're neat. I love how you... Like, there's a perfection to your work that I'm seeing. So stick to that. Don't try to go my way. Go with your own style. So for me, I appreciated that. It's too much. Too much. I really think you should have toned it down this way. So I loved that than someone I would show pictures and they'll just tell me, but nange chitirivu nyonyo nenga tetajawa nenga nange kanyini gwagamba chitirivu nange nga nchiraba ntyo you know, I feel like there's a glitch somewhere. Maybe I should nga nonya room to grow, and also maybe looking at other people that they're not Ugandans. They're all over the country and the world everywhere. Nga ngenda njigira mu mirimu gyabwe nga mba following nnyo what they do that is so different. Not exactly copy and paste, but you get ideas, make them your own, see how you can modify them to become yours. Idea neojifola yiyo. You know, I've also come up with my own things that no one has done, and it's my style, and I go with that. Nayenga, yeah, I've had help. I have had support. Yeah, money, encouragement from very close friends and family.
Financial wise, oina plan ki?
I'm mainly based here. Ewaka njagalayo era nayo nja kuplaningirayo naye nga as of now, but then focusing on kuzimba wano and expanding my business here. I'm actually going to be opening up my location finally.
Omuntu akunoonya akujjawa?
Omuntu anoonya asobola okunfuna ku Facebook, ku Instagram, postinga nnyo on WhatsApp status.
WhatsApp status omuntu alina kubeera na namba yo?
Alina okuba ne namba yange, but most of the time era ngiteekako ku Facebook ne ku Instagram. They can contact me because on Instagram ninako email, ninako ne simu, so they can reach me directly.
YouTube engamba gwe tosubscribinze, kanyigeeko like button ne notification bell. Buli week wano tulina akapya.